Hello and welcome to Privat Fiskeflug. Today I'm gonna tie a little easy fly for you. As another Norwegian fly tyer said, you have to emphasize that the simple is the better. Why don't you use simple flies when you're fishing in the sea? It's gonna be snagged in the rocks and you're gonna lose and the rust and everything. So today I'm going to present for you a very efficient and very simple fly. Very nice to have in your box. It looks nice in the water and it fishes very well. I was out yesterday and almost caught a fish on this. That's not the fly's fault, but my own, because I was out on the fields, but there was no good conditions for this. Sorry. The fly is made completely of seal's fur and some flat braid that are spun up and made as a rib. So I can tie this fly in about 3 minutes. It's no difficult fly to tie. So follow on and see how I tie it. Maybe have some of your in the box. You can of course, I tie this in a fluorescent orange. You can use it in olive, black, and whatever kind of seal's fur you have. Maybe exchange the seal fur for something else. You can use another kind of sparkly dubbing maybe. Well, that's all. Follow on and see how I tie it. And you will also get the description in how to tie this fly and all the materials. Okay? Follow on. Well, now I'm going to tell you a little about the materials on this fly. For the hook, I use this off-brand hook. It's a Chinese hook, very nice. I have used this for many years and it's never failed on me. Size 8. You can use a grub hook for this. There's no doubt about that, but I have this hook and I use this. Well, that's the hook, and I use some off-brand thread for this. It's just red orange thread in size 8/0. You can use whatever thread you want to use, but I have that, so I use it. For the rib, I use this braid in orange, flat braid. That's the rib. And the materials of this fly is seal's fur, orange seal's fur, fluorescent. That's all the materials. The tools I'm using is dubbing spinner, crocodilo. You can spin it by hands as well. Some brush. I use this Velcro brush, Pitine comb from Stonefo, and I use some UV varnish for the head. Well, cord, some whip finish and scissors. That's all. So why don't you see how I tie this fly? Okay, follow on. Well, let's start tying this little fly. First of all, I put the hook in the vise. I have a hook, off-brand hook in approximately size 8. I start with attaching my thread. That is also an off-brand thread, but in size 8/0. You can use whatever thread you want. You should have used some thread matching your color of the fly, but that's the thread I have, so available today. So I start with using that. I can color it with some permanent marker afterwards. Now I attach some flat braid in color gold. It's gonna be the rib of this fly. First, I want to say this fly is very easy to tie. It's very fast, so it's gonna be a short video this. attaching backwards to the hook bed and clean up a little bit and go back, and you have this sealed fur in color fluorescent orange. This I got from Vineyards. Now I want to dub this on my thread, and I use some wax for this. This is a blue Swiss wax for skis, but it functions very well to my purpose. And you take some of this seal fur and dub it lightly on the hook, on the thread. And you don't have to dub it very, very hard, because I'm gonna spin this in between two threads, and it's gonna look pretty amazing when I'm finished. I think this is about, well, I can take some more, not too much then. Well, now you see you have and I use this dubbing spinner, very nice. Can't remember the name, but that's not important. This is not a commercial. I'm just telling you about the tool I use. Now I'll close the loop. You see what I'll close the loop, and I just spin this. You see now it spins very nice. Don't have to spin too hard because the thread will break. And I use my vise. That is an oar vise I'm using today, and just spin this onto the hook like that. And I'm gonna stop there because I'm gonna leave the space for this ribbing like that. And snip this off. And try to just make it go. Now I take my flat braid. I'm gonna spin it. For that I use this crocodile from Stonefall, or some other things. I can use this now. Attach it and just spin it. Spin it hard so it becomes round, and do the same with this. Just make it go around in some open spirals onto the where I left my thread. See, make sure that it's gonna stay there, and take your scissor and snip it off like that, and be sure to just tie down all the remains. And take a whip finisher, make a nice whip finish like that, and snip it off. At the same time, you can take your varnish and just varnish the thread so we don't unwind. Now the magic happens. You take your Velcro brush or something. You can use your dubbing needle to pick up the fibers, and you just be hard on this fly. It's a tough little beast, just like that. You see now, I'm picking up some fibers on the bottom and all around the fly. I have to just be sure that the fly is sitting right on my vise. But it does not look very nice on this. Wait a bit, I have to make a little. Well, as you can see, I've brushed up out more of the fibers of this fly, and this fly is ready. When this fly hits the water, it transforms, and it's very nice in the water. This seal fur fibers is very lively, and all this ribbing shines through, and it looks very good. But now in my vise, not so much, but you can easily fill up your box with this fly. You can crank out 10-20 flies in just a short of time, and you have over the whole fishing season just with some hours by the vise. But well, that's what I have for you today. A very quick little video. So thank you all for watching my videos, and please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. You will always get the latest videos from me. And well, thank you all. Bye bye, and tight lines. Get out there and catch some fish.